basic chill and productivity stuff. For me, it's cleaning my kitchen, getting ready for my day. For you, it could be just getting ready for work or whatever it is. This is a thing called body doubling, where pretty much it's kind of like, you know how you can do like laundry and stuff and do regular housework while you're on the phone or like on FaceTime with somebody. You're just more productive with someone in the room. It's called body doubling. And so, yeah, that's what we kind of do here. So I see people, that was the intro. I see people are coming in already. Good morning, one of you. How's it going? We'll just get started on our day here. Oh, maybe I'll make myself a protein shake before. Should get the kettle on, should get my coffee going, should get all sorts of stuff. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nice tap, thanks. I think I'll start with a coffee. And good morning to the dogs. They are just chilling here already. Good morning from Finland. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. Get that coffee going, sir. Yes, it is. We are getting it going. Oh, where's my sweet stuff? Oh no. First hiccup of the day. Oh, okay. It's just not where I put it. Typical ADHD freak out is that it's not where I put my messy thing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning from the hello in the Philippines. It is nighttime where you are. I believe it is 7 p.m., 8 p.m., maybe even 9. I got a decent sized mug for coffee. Not a pint of coffee. That is not. You better be drinking some like weak ass Americano, cause that is a concerning amount of coffee. It's noon where you are. If it's noon, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you are in, I guess, the global center of the map. You could be like in the UK, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You could be a little bit closer. Where is that? You could be in France. You could be in Africa somewhere. Israel. Hello there. Wake up back for training today at 5:16. Well done. So it's 6 a.m. I'm just getting a tornado warning here. Oh, Jesus. I hope you're okay. So you're 1 hour behind me. Where are y'all? In Texas? Change the time in Scotland. Scotland. Oh, very cool. Having a nice vanilla cafe here. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's so cool to see, like, people from all around the world just hanging out with me while I'm doing dishes, not having done my hair. I need to be more conscious of that fact when I was like, because a lot of these times, like today, I'm just like, roll out of bed. Everyone's waking up with me. It's perfectly fine. I don't need to like actually get done up or anything. And then I have people's like, oh, it's the middle of the day for me. And you're looking like that. Well done. Indiana, hello there. Hope you're being safe. From Palestine, hello. Moved from London a long time ago. Nobody has their hair done right now. I'm going to believe that to be true. I'm going to believe that to be true. I'm in New York. Is Staub the best brand? I know you use it often. I like it. I mean, best is so personal. For me, as a person who cooks, I believe Staub cast iron is the best because of their heavy lids, their ability to put ice on the lids for like concentrated braising. The heavy lids perform a better seal, and they've got like those drip things inside. They've got like little drip nipples inside of their lids. So I think they're better. I think they're better than Le Creuset for actual cooking. I still think Le Creuset does a good job. I think Le Creuset is a good brand, um, and I am very jealous of their color selection because they've got a lot of really great colors. They also have a biggest one. Like the Le Creuset ones, the big one is enormous. So that they've got over Staub. But otherwise, I prefer Staub because I like their functionality. They're still cute too. They're cute too. Staub colors are they are. I don't think that. I mean, I got red, gray, green, and yellow. Like, I mean, the yellow one is new. I'm actually like starting to collect Staub stuff. Um, Although this one I actually got as a gift from Staub, and it's pretty cool. It is the Supreme Staub. The red one is a Supreme. I thought it was hilarious that they did a collab, and I was like, I need that. I need that because it's silly and it's ridiculous. I feel like I got an even cook out. You just bought a 5 quart. So one really cool thing about Staub. This is gonna be. They're not sponsoring this, and they should. So we all know like these little things concentrate the condensation from the inside of the stew or whatever it is you're cooking inside of a Staub cast iron, and it makes it drip back down, right? But like the other thing that a lot of people don't know is you could put ice on here. So if you're putting the Staub on the stove, and then you put ice on here or a cold pack, it forces and makes the condensation faster, and so you can use less liquid, which makes it stronger and tastier. And that's like one of the secrets that was like, okay, that's like a huge advantage that it has. um, Over Le Creuset, but a lot of people don't use it for that. They should. You should also use your stuff. You should also use your cast iron pots and stuff to like. They also make really good um, drink chillers. If you're not using them for anything else, fill it with ice and put wine bottles in it. It's great. Cat Lodge. I do have. Oh, it's not here. So Lodge cast iron. I think everyone should have one. Everyone should have like a Lodge thing. Lodge cast iron is cast iron that if you season it, all you have to do is season it, and then you can do whatever the hell else you want to it, and it'll be fine. Like you could put it into fire. You can just leave it on the stove at ripping hot maximum level heat. Like it's not you're not gonna do anything to a Lodge. Um, Topless stream when? No. Hello from New Orleans, Louisiana. If you ever decide you want to visit, I would so be your guide. Aw, I would love that. I would love that. Evening from Australia. How do you find the cast iron on induction cooktops? Need to update my pots and pans. Cast iron is great on induction. Cast iron is a naturally ferrous metal, which means why did my music stop? Which means that it is magnetic, and so basically, a pot and pan will work on induction if a magnet will stick to it. That's a really good test. Play my pop culture lo-fi playlist, shuffled.
Now shuffling pop culture lo-fi.
There we go. I'm getting a ludge. You can buy induction plates for normal pots and pans. You can buy induction plates for normal pots and pans. They just don't work all that well. The only time that I would, and they run the risk of damaging your induction. Okay, so if you're gonna get like an induction plate thing, I would recommend putting some kind of protective covering over your induction thing, because you do run the risk of getting it too hot and damaging your ceramic glass surface. That's one thing that I would watch out for. Speaking of induction, what portable induction range do you use? I have a... What is it called? I have a Breville Control Freak. It is very expensive, but it is also a small appliance. So, and I also love it. I love it almost more than you. Almost. If you go around the corner and hide a poop one more time, I might love it more than you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't be sad. Don't be sad. Okay? Everybody loves you, no matter how much you hide your poops. But I really do love my Breville Control Freak induction cooktop. Do you have a cheaper one? Breville just released one called the Control Freak Home. I do not know how much that is, but that is supposed to be the home version of the Control Freak that they have. They just released it. I think it's pre-order right now. My generic induction hob would trip during cooking. It's so annoyed to me that you threw it out. That might... Make sure that that's not your plug. Make sure you're not calling out for more power than it can handle. Sometimes a lot of people will have to, like... When going electric in your kitchen, that also means a lot of the time that you have to make sure that your kitchen plugs are up to the task, which is annoying and expensive, but, you know. Breville will do that to a chef. Yes, yes. Okay. Vlogging with Push. What's up? Hello there. We have sturdy plugs and sockets in the UK, but my hob was 2200 watts. That is high in... Oh, well, yeah, the UK earplugs are awesome, and enormous, but I think you're fine. You should be fine. I feel like in the US, if something was 2200 watts, we would need a specific type of plug for it. Because I think we only go up to... A lot of our appliances only go up to, like... Let's see. A lot of US appliances only go up to... I think like 1700 for regular. To be safe. I think they do it to be safe. I'm not sure, but yeah. We're 240. I think yeah, no, 240 sounds right. 240 sounds right. But a lot of very few appliances will actually go the maximum 240 because like, you know, other things are usually on the plug. It's on the plug whatever it is on the circuit as well. I'm getting really going into the far extent of my knowledge of electrical. What's your favorite branch of science? Biology, physics, or chemistry? Well, I'm a cook, so chemistry. I, and maybe a little bit of physics. Hey, what? That's it. That's it. Okay, nice choice, by the way. Well, thank you. 2300 watts is the max that we can get anything from an outlet before everything starts to melt. Oh. I know my wok burner only goes up to 1700, and I don't think the Control Freak goes higher. I think they just keep things low because people here are stupid and are likely to hurt themselves. How? Wait, hold on. I see a good food question. I just need to this thing first. There we go. Okay. Damn it. Today's your birthday, Girltown. Happy birthday. Sherry asks, "Can you tell me how to tenderize meat?" So, how to how to tenderize meat without that baking soda flavor. Okay, so if you taste baking soda when you're trying to velvet or tenderize your meat, you're using too much. I would use no more than like a quarter teaspoon for like a pound of meat. And even then, I'm putting all sorts of other stuff on there. Cooking wine, salt, soy sauce, barbecue sauce, whatever. But if you don't want to do that, you can use cornstarch. You can do a dredge with corn. You can do the same thing with cornstarch. You can mechanically tenderize your meat, which is literally hitting it. Or you can use like the little knife things and poke little holes in the meat. That'll work too. You can cook your. Do you have something to add, ma'am? You hear me saying meat? Is that what it is? It's meat? Yeah. She's very invested in this conversation. So what else can you use? There are some foods that you can cook it with, or you can marinate it. You can marinate your meat in like acidic marinades that are citrus based or vinegar based. You can use onions, pineapple, very famous for like literally melting away meat, cooking it with pineapple. That'll work. There are tons of stuff. Okay, thank you. I've been using a teaspoon. Oh yeah, Sherry. That's teaspoon. You don't need to use a teaspoon. Sleazy Juan, no demonstration. No demonstration today. I am just cleaning and talking and answering food questions. Although I've got some Oh, you guys, I'm gonna step on you guys if you're just so confident that I won't. Okay, what's next? Ooh, I'm gonna soak some beans because I want to make beans for dinner tonight. Look at these. These Royal Corona bean. It is. I'm gonna use these as probably like a side dish somewhere. What is my favorite food, protein-wise? I love pork. I love pork and lamb. Goat's pretty good, but I think pork. It's either pork or lamb. I like a good goat curry. Who does not? If you don't like goat curry, then I think I question your morals. Just no need to do that. This thing is already here. Soaking your beans makes it cook faster. What is it like? There. I'm gonna soak that for pretty much all day. And then by dinner time tonight, it'll be ready for me to do a video. I'm probably gonna do just I'm gonna do like a bean salad. Just a few greens in there, and then we'll do like a healthy dressing. We'll do like a salsa base. Seems natural with beans. Good morning, lovely love. Julia, hello there. High five. Ibrahim, thank you so much. David, I do a little bit. What's next? Gotta prep for a long form video. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Which means I could make the curry for the long form video today. How much onions do I have? No onions. I have no onions. Okay, that's so much for that. And I ordered from Costco yesterday. I could have added onions to my order. God damn it. Cook for me, please. I mean, I do, in a way. It's all I do here. You're definitely more awake than me. Hello, good morning, Aubrey. What's up? Not much. We're just hanging out. Good morning, John. Hope everyone's doing good. Well, I hope you're doing good, Joel. All right, y'all. Some of y'all are so out of pocket. All right. Kettle going. There is not much for me to do today out here. I could start editing, but that's kind of boring. Ooh, that's right. Okay, so I have, I have a rotisserie chicken video to do today. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a beans video. And I'm going to do, if I do three shorts today, if I film 3 shorts today, I'll feel like the day was well spent. Like, I'll be right accomplished. Because that means I will have had pretty much the rest of the week's worth of content filmed for shorts, and that will save me for tomorrow to do a long form video. We've got, let's see, Madras curry. Okay, here we go. 2 butter masalas. We're gonna do this. We're gonna use this stuff. Sweet. So, the rotisserie dump and cook recipe will be using this instant butter chicken masala. And then we're gonna use that with flour tortilla wraps and rotisserie chicken. And we'll just do a side beef. Okay, cool. It's a fast video. I can do that in a couple hours. What am I having for breakfast? I need to make myself a protein shake. I've had an apple today, and I drank a tablespoon of olive oil, of like a healthy, high quality olive oil. Of chicken masala. Who doesn't love chicken masala? Indian food's the best. Yes, what's for breakfast? Yeah, it's not gonna be very interesting. The food, my breakfasts tend to be pretty light because I don't like to work out on a full stomach. Good haircut. Thank you. Thank you. I have been trying a new place and I really like them. You want to send me olive oil? Do you make olive oil, Stan? You had a biscuit. You need more than a biscuit. Mythos, the blue. Hello, good morning. Coney dogs. Oh my gosh. So I recipe tested some Coney dogs for my friend Farida. I might have mentioned it on this. I might have mentioned it to chat before. Let me show you some photos of it. She did a damn good job. So basically, for dinner, we just ate Coney dogs. We just ate a whole bunch of different types of Coneys, and they were so good. I like cheese on my Coneys. Obviously, that is not traditional, but you know, yep, you can see Little John likes it. We tried it with all beef sausage links, and then we also had them with Kowalski European style links. Oh my god, Coneys are the best. They're so good. They're in their simplicity. Okay, so Coney's is the Detroit, the official chili dog of Detroit. Even though it might have been invented in Ohio, but Ohio is so basic that nobody wants to take credit for anything ever happening over there. So Detroit took it over. If anyone's from Ohio, you know it's all just fun. And, you know, it's also kind of accurate. But it is the official Detroit chili dog. And basically traditionally, the chili is usually made of beef heart, but now they just use ground beef most places. And then they also so it's a very cumin, heavy chili. It's very like earthy. It's not sweet at all. It's earthy, salty, savory. And then it's on a mild pork and beef hot dog. Sometimes it is used all beef, obviously. If you are, if you're Muslim or Jewish, you're not eating pork. So they will eat the all beef hot dogs while the rest of us do the beef and pork European style. And it is simply topped with mustard. Simply topped with mustard or mustard and onions. Nothing else. You can ask for cheese, but it is traditionally just mustard and onions. It's so the mustard is nice and tangy, and the onions, the white onions, give it that nice little funk. And yeah, so that is a Detroit Coney. And if you are in Detroit, you have to go to Lafayette Coney Island, which is open. At least when I was going there, it used to be open 24 hours a day. So after the club at like 4 o'clock in the morning, we'd all like get out and go to Lafayette, and we'd all drunkenly just eat there. And it would be such an interesting place because it would be like, club kids in club kid wear, but also like I have also seen like a full on bridal party with the bride still in her dress, like just a poofy white dress, gorgeous dress, hanging out at Lafayette, just smashing conies next to like the club kids, next to like the people that are still out at 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it is a pretty magical place. If any of you guys follow Janelle Eats, I took her to Lafayette Coney Island actually. Her trip to Detroit, I took her to that place. Another really good one is Leo's. Leo's Coney Island is really great. And Zeph's. Zeph's Coney Island in Eastern Market. So, good morning. I saw your knives next to the coffee machine. I'm thinking about buying a Chinese style cleaver, but used to an European normal knife, Santoku. What would you mind? Would you mind to introduce your knives? Tell me the pros and cons. Sure. St. Andrew's post meal. That is, St. Andrew's has been a long time since So I do have some Chinese knives. These are my Japanese and European style knives, and also steak knives over here. And then these are my Chinese style cleavers. So I have a wide range of them, different uses. These are the butcher cleavers. These are used for butchering fish. These are used for chopping bones, but most of the time I just use these for pumpkins and squashes and stuff. That is amazing for that. This is for butchering pork while it's still hanging, but it's also really great for breaking down chickens. These are all vegetable cleavers of different kinds. You can go for something bigger and sturdier and heavier, or you can do something lighter like these guys. As you can see, they're all like, some of them are a little rusty, but I just need to scrape them off and re-oil them. And then this one actually was a custom. This one's the one that I use the most, by Pellegrino Cutlery. Not cheap at all, but if it's gonna be your baby knife, you're gonna pay a lot for it. These are like 90 US, but that's only because they're shipped all the way from China and they're twice as expensive here. But they're called CCK. All of these are CCK knives. It is a Hong Kong brand, and I love it very much. These ones are Misono. This is a Japanese brand, and this is like a private Japanese knife maker who gifted that to me. So, yeah. The great thing about Chinese vegetable knives is that it's really easy to do the knuckle thing. It's hard to cut yourself on them. And what else is that? It's a really you can also use them as bench scrapers if you know like the angle of scraping really well. They actually get really sharp. They can get extremely sharp. And I end up using them for most purposes. The only times that I don't really use the knives as much is when I know I'm going to use like a knife tip for something, for like delicate work. Those cleavers are nice. Thank you. Vegan Fries asks which ones do I use for the bodies in the basement. What happened? Did they accidentally give you some like milk? Thoughts on lower cost sesame oils? If you're gonna use them right away, they're fine, but they generally tend to like go rancid. What's in my cup each morning, coffee or tea? There's coffee now, but I'll probably move on to tea next. Which knife did I start off using? My first knife is probably this guy. Well, my first like knife that I still have, it is this one. This one's a stainless steel, so it's a lot easier to take care of. And this one has been with me for like 10, 12 years. And I actually travel a lot with this guy too. So when I travel, I bring this one with me. I bring this one with me, and then I bring, oh, the other one over there is over there with me. I travel with stainless steel knives because I just don't want to deal with, you know, taking care of carbon steel, make sure they don't rust, that kind of thing. One of these lives, I'm just gonna sharpen and answer questions, or answer questions while I sharpen my knives. That is such a good idea. Okay, the next time I do a live, it'll be like while I'm sharpening my knives. What's a good lunch spot in Detroit? Coriander Kitchen and Farm is open for lunch. It is a very secluded restaurant on the east side. It's in Jefferson Chalmers. It is on the water. They actually have like a marina, and they actually like do kayaking and paddleboard lessons out of there next door, but this place is on the water. And it's like they own that restaurant, and they also own a farm that's like 2 miles away. And everything they grow on the farm inside the city, they cook at the restaurant. It is so good. Very, very good. And they're open for lunch. I know for a fact that they're open for lunch. Where do I buy my knives? I haven't bought knives in a really long time. I get gifted knives. This one was a present, and I end up using it a lot. This one is a Miyabi. And I really like it. I think it's a great knife. You don't, especially one that is like manufactured. But yeah, this one's good. I'll put this back too. Please answer. Do you have a girlfriend? Well, you know. Do I have a P.O. box? I have a blade my father made that I would like to see come to you. Oh, that is so sweet. I don't have a P.O. box. I should get one. I used to have one, and then like things got interesting. But I think if you contact, I will set one up. I will set one up because that is really kind. And I haven't I haven't needed a PO box in a really long time. Not since like the original TikTok days, but yeah. The fact that, you know, I'm starting to get a community again through YouTube is really, really cool. So, who's my British celebrity? Who is my British celebrity? I guess like my favorite British celebrity, probably like Amy Winehouse, R.I.P. My boyfriend will not accept knife. He'll only accept for $1. That is actually a thing. Yes. So when I gift knives, I always tape a quarter to it. And that way, the person I gift the knife and they give me the quarter back, so they bought the knife from me. Because if you gift someone a knife, that generally means like you're severing the relationship, you're cutting ties with the person. So when I get that knife from you, send me your Venmo. I'll Venmo you 25 cents. Do I have a sourdough starter? I don't. Block squids, hi. That is a really cute emoji. I love that you're on YouTube now, as I don't have TikTok. I barely have a TikTok now. Okay. What is it? plenty of. Well, no. I can put this downstairs. You know, I could chop these. Okay, I'm gonna do that. These sweet potatoes look like they're on their way out, so I'm just gonna chop them up or slice them up and turn them into dog treats. What rotisserie chicken video are you doing today? I'm going to be doing one that is using a butter chicken masala. So we're gonna do Indian rotisserie chicken enchiladas. I saw your article on the BBC a few weeks ago. What's your go-to fusion right now? Go-to fusion. I haven't thought of it that way. I've been very into the idea of. Oh, actually, probably what we're doing today. I think South Asian food and Mexican food are so good together that this would take literally 3 seconds on. I'm gonna do this to make it safer, but this would literally take 3 seconds on a frickin' what's it called? Food processor. But I like doing it this way because, first of all, I can control better the thinness of the potatoes, but also I can do them lengthwise, and that makes for bigger dog treats. I went to a Native American place and they had white sweet potatoes with chili oil, and I never knew how great white sweet potatoes. Oh my god, white sweet potatoes are so good. And also like the purple ones, not ube, but purple sweet potatoes. They're like cake. Who are my favorite celebrity chefs? Oh, I don't really follow very many of them. Damn it. There we go. You know, I think Gordon's pretty awesome. Who else? I don't really follow a lot of celebrity chefs. I like a lot of chef content creators. Like, I like Korean Vegan. I like Moody Foodie. I like HWoo, if you follow HWoo. Jessica Sewell Jessica, I think her name is. Golden Balance is awesome. You need a mandolin. I would make the process. Okay, so the thing is, I do have a mandolin, but if you do it lengthwise, it gets caught, and it's scary. So it's unfortunately for sweet potatoes, it's just too hard to do on a mandolin safely. It always just comes back down to knife, which is fine. I prefer longer bits because they take longer for the dogs to finish. Do you get your knives professionally sharpened? Nope, I do them myself. all of you see, you get all these treats from one potato. It's not really, it might not be like the fastest process, but you get a lot out of it. I see you're from Detroit. Me too. Where were you born and raised here? Do you recommend local restaurants? There, I've got a lot of local restaurant recommendations. I was not born and raised in the city, although I've been here for about 15 years now. Restaurants that I recommend, Bar Pagal. I think they have a fantastic brunch. I like Marrow. I like Fork in Nigeria is a food truck that serves the Avenue of Fashion. I like, who else? Damn. Yum Village in New Center. Always looking for a source of good Jamaican food though. I haven't found any of that yet. See, there we go. We just dehydrate these into dog treats. And my whole house will smell like sweet potatoes, which is actually really lovely. Ooh. Cut this one up too. I have you and Joanne's cookbook. Well, thank you, first of all, for buying them. I hope you really like them. Joanne's cookbook is amazing. Oh, you already know, huh? You know what's going on. I think she heard me say the word treat. You're gonna have to wait, unfortunately, girl. It's gonna take a little while to get these done. And yes, somebody asked treats from sweet potatoes. Yes, sweet potatoes, when they're dehydrated, make really good dog chews. And as you can see, we've made this many and that many from one sweet potato. So 2 sweet potatoes will give me enough dog chews, probably to last. It should last a couple weeks. But realistically, how many are you getting a day? You're probably getting a lot, huh? Boop. I've never seen anybody make treats. Oh, you should. I've got a couple of videos of me making and cooking treats. I dehydrate sweet potatoes for them. I dehydrate chicken feet, duck heads, duck feet. I'm always looking for stuff from like the butcher shop, and I'll be like, if I dehydrate that, my dogs will eat that for sure. And especially like duck parts, duck wings or whatever. It's really good for their skin because it's got all of those like great beneficial fats for them. And if you dehydrate them, not cook them, the bones are actually good for the dogs because they harden their stool and make it easier for them to like express their glands, which if you have a dog, if you know, you know. Stinky, stinky butts. How many dogs do I have? I have 2. This one is Boba, and Mochi is upstairs sleeping in our bed. Hi, Boba. Say hello. No? Okay, that's fine. Do they finish the duck head? Yes, they're all gone. They're all gone. The duck heads are all gone. It took me 2 days to dehydrate those things. But they love them so much, I'll have to go to the Chinese grocery store and get some more. Oh, damn it. That did not go well. There we go. I try to do it fast. Doesn't work out as well. Do it slowly. It's better off. Come on. There, better. Have you ever tried Indonesian food? I love Indonesian food. Laksa is one of my favorite things. As is rendang. You seem like such a good dog dad and such a good, well, thank you. Boba and Mochi. That is how you spell their names. I have a cat that's really fat and she stinks sometimes like poop. Aw. Poor little shit cat. There we go. I hope you do a shopping series soon. What do you mean? Oh, if you make sweet potato treats for your dog, one thing to remember and note is to never give them to them raw. You might be tempted. It was like, oh, here's a little piece. Don't ever give your dog raw sweet potatoes because they can be very bad for their stomachs. They have to be dehydrated, at least. Any advice with sweet potatoes? They just seem a little trickier than other varieties. I think sweet potatoes are actually pretty easy. I really like to roast them, just cut them and cube them, and then toss them in some olive oil, some curry powder, or maybe any kind of other kind of seasoning that you like, but I really like curry powder on sweet potatoes. Some salt, pepper, and then roast them for like 45 minutes at 400 degrees and you are good. Don't have to think about it. So I hope you give that a try. I think one of my upcoming videos, actually I demonstrate this, so keep an eye out for that. Okay. Let's put these in the dehydrator. Oh, you already know. Wait, that's not the dehydrator. Not this oven, this oven. There we go. And there are plates in there. Ugh. So you can see this oven, like all of these different doors have different temperatures and it's just always on. And this one is like meant for warming plates, but it's also good dehydration temperature. So if we just put that in there and shut that, it'll be ready in probably what do you say, 12 hours? Yes. Oh, she's so sleepy. Is it exhausting being so fucking cute? Yes, it is. It's a 24-hour job. Does it taste like pumpkin? Well, I don't know. I haven't actually eaten. Well, I'm essentially just making like sweet potato chips, dehydrated sweet potato chips. They probably just taste like chalky wood, but the dogs like them. Are you planning on doing a new and different type of food series? For example, how you had your tomato sandwich series? I don't know. Like, I think uh, that was just a fun thing that I was doing because I wanted to eat a tomato sandwich every day. And it was easy. I might do it again. Maybe there are different types of tomato sandwiches. First time someone answering your comment. Well, I hope a lot of people do. It was a good question. Can you explain your ovens? Do they stay on all the time? They do, because they're also a source of heat in the house. The entire house is like 5 degrees warmer when the ovens are on. And Michigan winter, it's still cold out here, so we keep them on. That tomato sandwich series was fire. I might do some more. Or even with another fruit or vegetable. Yeah, I could. It really just depends. Michigan tomatoes are just like some of the best that you can get. So I was like, I'm gonna highlight them. But maybe different like squashes in the fall. We could do that. How old are Boba and Mochi? Boba is 1 or 2. And I think she's almost 2. She's 2. And then Mochi is like 6. 5 or 6. I never know. I'd be such a terrible parent for like human children because they care about shit like that. Dogs don't care. Dogs just love you no matter what you remember or don't remember. Am I planning on coming back to New York? Oh, for sure. I love New York. It's a fun place to go. Do you do sweet potato vermicelli? Yes, I've got some downstairs. I'm gonna do a video on like how to make like a cold coconut milk noodle with it. What's your little handheld spice grinder called? You know damn well there's nobody at the door. No, stay with me. Love me. Come on. Ignore that. Ignore that. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. What are you gonna do anyway? You're a terrible guard dog. That spice, it's in my, I forgot what it's called because it's like a Swedish name. It's like an SCHUP something. Did you just burp? I felt that. Yeah, there's a link to it in my bio. You could find it there, but otherwise, if you're in Detroit, they sell it at DeVries. It's a local shop. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh, they love each other. Did you find the process of releasing a hard copy cookbook difficult? I am currently working on releasing my own, but not entirely sure about releasing a physical book. It is hard. It is hard. I got lucky. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I only got a cookbook deal because I was famous on TikTok already. Like, that's all they really care about. If you're gonna publish through a publisher, they want to know that you'll be able to sell some books. And I had at that point like 1 million followers on TikTok when I got the book deal. So they both just, did you have to point? Oh my God. Ooh. They were both like pointing it at me, and both of them farted next to me. You guys. And look, they're just, you guys. You have to sit right next to me before you go. Like that. Yeah, so it is a very difficult process if you already don't have a following. But I hear that's what it's like for music. That's what it's like for film now. Like, nobody cares anymore unless you already come built in with an audience, which is shitty. But that's what happens when bankers pretty much run your industry. No offense to any bankers here. Unless you actually do own the studios, in which case, yes, all offense. Luna, that's okay. The German brand for the spice grinder, Zassenhaus. That's what. Okay, yes, yes. That is one of them. They sell one too, so you can find that as well. I've tagged them both because they're different prices. That's what I thought. Thank you. I'm just going with a Patreon with my current following. I think that is a very good way to go. Self-publishing is great. I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about when it comes to like my book deal and stuff like that, but like I don't make royalties off of my book until I've sold like 50,000 copies. So I won't be seeing money from the book for a long time. Followers are like fame insurance. Yes. What shows am I watching on Netflix right now? I am watching. Actually, the shows I've been watching were on Hulu. I was watching Feud, Truman Capote versus the Swans, amazing. I'm watching Abbott Elementary, hilarious. I'm watching Shogun. Oh my God, Shogun, such a good show. Oh, so good. My favorite sport, I like to paddleboard and I like to run. Unrelated, but does anyone know routines to start working out again? I haven't in ages. It honestly helps to like download a workout app and find a couple of like exercises to do or a preset routine. So you go in with a plan. And that way you run less of a risk of hurting yourself if you're just sticking to something. And having a plan makes you feel like you're wasting less time because you're just getting through it. That's what I recommend for like going into working out again. Or trying something new, like rock climbing. What happened to the lights? There we go. That's better. Canada, hello. Poor man's tips for great beef stock. I mean, good beef stock can be done cheaply. You just need to spend a lot of time doing it. So beef bones, roasted beef bones that you get from a butcher shop, roast them till you think they're almost about to burn, and then let them burn a little bit, and then put them in some water and boil that for like 8 hours. You've got great stock. Good cheese. One of my favorite cheeses is called a Humboldt Fog, and it's a brie or a creamy soft cheese like a brie with just a string of blue cheese in the middle. So it's like a brie with some stank to it. It's nice. I like a little bit of stank to my cheese. If I came with a disclaimer, what would it be? That sounds like a Google interview question. Ooh. What would it be? I don't know. I feel like that's a better question to ask somebody who knows me. That would be a good question to ask for our podcast. Between me and Kimchi, called One for the Table. It's very gay, but it's still a fun podcast. So if you follow that on Instagram, #1 for the table, we answer questions on there. And I would like to see what Kim's answer to that would be, because she's also terrible. Oh, that would be interesting. I'd be worried about burning the tomato paste, but my friend does make chili oil with tomato paste in it and it's delicious, so yeah. But, well, thank you, Daniel. It is time for me to go. It's 8 o'clock, and we've been on here for like a little over an hour. So, do I look like my mom or my dad? I don't know. I think I actually look a lot like my uncle. Um, so, I will talk to you guys later. The next time we do this, I will be sharpening my knives. I need to remember that. So if I'm on live and I see you guys again, remind me that it's the knife sharpening live session because my knives need some love and I am a lazy bitch. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. If you're not anywhere near me, enjoy the rest of your day and I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining.